What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Okay, take a look at what we are building today. It is a totally sleek, modern weather app UI built entirely from scratch using Kotlin and Jetpack Compose. Just look at those gradients! We've got this beautiful, deep purple blend going on in the background that just makes everything pop. Up at the top, we have our current weather status. A nice, crisp vector icon, and a massive, bold temperature display with the high and low stats right underneath. And check out this details card right here. We've got rain percentage, wind speed, and humidity, neatly packed into this smooth, rounded corner container. And of course, it is fully interactive. If I drag right here, we have a perfectly smooth horizontal scroll showing the hourly forecast. And down below, a vertical list for the 7-day future forecast. Now, here is the absolute best part of this tutorial. We are going to build this entire layout using the Gemini Agent prompt directly inside Android Studio. Yeah, you heard that right. We'll write the perfect prompt and let the AI do the heavy lifting for our Compose UI. Now, I do need to point out, right now, this is just the UI. All the temperatures and weather states you see are just mock data. They're just examples to get the look right. But if you guys smash that like button and show some serious love for this video, I will drop a part 2 where we use AI to connect this exact app to a live weather server API to pull in real-time data. So, do not forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss that. Oh, and hey, if you're feeling a little tired today, and you just don't have the energy to type out all the prompts, or you just want the complete, ready-to-run source code right now, just click the Join button below and become a channel member. You'll get instant access to the full project. All right, enough talking. Let's fire up Android Studio and get coding. All right, let's get this show on the road. First things first, just so we are all on the exact same page. I am running Android Studio Otter 3 Feature Drop. Yeah, I know, it is a mouthful, but it has got all the latest tools. Let's close this out. Now, go ahead and click on New Project. Pay attention to this part, guys. We are going to select Empty Activity. Do not let the name fool you. In modern Android Studio, Empty Activity is basically the holy grail. It sets up a brand new project with Jetpack Compose enabled right out of the box. No messy XML files here, just pure Kotlin goodness. Let's hit Next. Okay, last step before we see some code. This is the setup screen. Give your app a killer name. Double-check your package name, and pick a save location where you actually remember putting it. We have all been there. Keep the minimum SDK as is, and make sure Kotlin DSL is selected. And boom! Hit Finish and let Gradle do its magic. All right, our project is ready. But before we write any code, we need some assets. You see all these beautiful custom weather icons? I have got you completely covered. You don't have to design a thing. I put all of these resources on my GitHub for free. The link is right down in the video description and also in the pinned comment. Go grab them. Once you download and extract the zip file, you will see these folders. They are already sorted for different screen densities. Just go ahead, select all of them, right-click, and hit Copy. Now, let's jump straight back into Android Studio. Over in your project panel on the left, expand the Res folder. Find the Drawable directory, right-click on it, and just paste everything right in there. Boom! Now we have all the graphics we need to make this app look super clean. All right, now for the main event. Take a look at this massive, super detailed prompt I have prepared here in Word. This is the secret sauce, guys. Now, real quick, if you are feeling a little lazy today, hey, no judgment here. If you don't want to pause the video and type all of this out yourself, Just hit that Join button below to become a channel member. You will get this exact prompt and the complete source code instantly. Okay, moving on. I'm going to select all of this text, give it a quick copy, and let's jump right back into Android Studio. Over here on the right side, let's pop open the Gemini Agent panel. Just paste that whole prompt right into the chat box and hit Submit. Let's watch the AI do its thing. Alright, so Gemini is thinking hard right now. In real time, this took about 4 minutes, but nobody has time for that, so I went ahead and sped up the video. While it is doing its magic, let me drop a quick fact for you guys. Right now, as we are recording this, we are running the Gemini 3.1 Pro model under the hood. And let me tell you, this version is an absolute beast when it comes to Jetpack Compose. It understands the layout hierarchies, the modern styling, and it maps our custom drawables perfectly. You know, back in the day, writing all this boilerplate UI code by hand would take hours. Now, you just write a solid prompt, grab a coffee, and boom, it's done. Okay, looks like it's finishing up. Let's see what it generated. Moment of truth, guys. We have got our generated code in, our assets are perfectly in place. Let's smash that green Run button up top and fire up the emulator. Now, Gradle is going to do its thing. It might take a few seconds to build, but trust me, it is going to be totally worth the wait. Oh man, look at that! Would you look at that beauty? It is exactly like our design. The gradients are popping, the UI is super crisp, and check this out. If I scroll right here, completely smooth. Gemini absolutely nailed it. But wait, we are not done yet. Copying and pasting is great, but understanding exactly how it works is where the real flex is. Stick around, because next we are going to break down this code line by line to see how Compose actually builds this masterpiece. All right, let's break down this magic. If we scroll right up to the top, we have our simple data classes, hourly model and future model. Right below that, we've got our mock data lists. This is what populates our UI since we aren't connected to a live API just yet. Next, we have this handy getItDreSourceID function. Since our mock data uses simple string names for the weather, this when statement easily maps those strings directly to our actual drawable files. Super clean and efficient. Now for the main event, the weather screen composable. Everything is wrapped in a root box that takes up the maximum size. And check out this modifier. We are applying a brush horizontal gradient using our custom purple colors to give it that premium, sleek feel. Inside that box, we use a lazy column. This is Compose's modern version of a recycler view, handling our vertical scrolling seamlessly. The first item block holds our top section, the text, the main image, and that massive bold temperature. Moving down, we have a row with arrangement space around, which perfectly spaces out our custom weather detail icons for rain, wind, and humidity. No complex constraints needed. For the today hourly forecast, we drop in a lazy row. It loops through our hourly items and renders a view holder for each one, creating that smooth horizontal scroll. Finally, for the 7-day future forecast, we just call items right inside our main lazy column, passing each model to our future item composable. Compose handles all the recycling and performance for us. And there you have it, guys. A complete, stunning weather UI in Jetpack Compose. Now, listen, if your brain is totally fried and you just don't have the patience to type out that massive prompt or write all this code manually, just hit that membership join button down below. The link is pinned in the comments and in the video description. Members get instant access to the full source code and prompts for all my videos. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.